Hmm, getting a cavity. Hey, everybody. Wow. Um, I just took a little mini Snickers. You're gonna have to wait until I eat it before I talk. Otherwise, I'm going to be slobbering. Didn't think it was gonna be this much of a chew fest. It's like these little tiny Snickers. I don't know, am I backwards? Bite size. Not the bigger ones, not the real big ones, but the little tiny ones that you get on Halloween. I got a whole bit of them left over. And my mistake was to take a bite of one just before the stream. Hey, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 3 days. What is it? 4 days after New Year. Till Roger D. Hey, on Channel Donstar. And I've been kind of a stranger. I need a haircut. I've been look at this. I look like Julius Caesar or something. it's I need a haircut. It's after New Year's, 4 days later. It's a super deep freeze outside. Um, it's been like below zero or in at least in the single digits for the last 2.5 weeks. It's been madness. It really has. Even in the apartment, when I put it up to 75, 80, it's not getting warm. I need a blanket. I sit on a couch watching movies with a blanket. Um, I I haven't been doing many videos because I kind of took a break over the holidays. Plus, health hasn't been well. Plus, I just haven't had the um, ambition or the ambition. No, the I haven't had the wantingness. I guess that's ambition. Uh, to make any new videos. I have two of them already halfway done. Two IMO reviews that I'm hoping will go up next week. But I haven't finished either one yet because I've been working on them for a while. One of them I accidentally deleted. Um, but I have two of them, and they'll go up hopefully next week sometime. Um, and I just felt like hey, it's Thursday. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off tonight. I'll come on and do a live stream because I haven't done one of these in a while. And it's the new year, 2018. Where the fuck are the flying cars? No. Oh, I shouldn't say the F word because they're gonna ban me. They're gonna flag me, and I'll never get any kind of monetization. But anyway, I don't care. Anyway, so Yeah, this isn't going to be long. This might be a half hour, hour long little live stream, depending on who comes on, who wants to join me, and we'll see how that goes. Um, been catching up with a lot of great movies, a lot of fantastic movies from the, the previous year, 2016 and 2015, because I've been kind of out of the loop. Um, and if I get any viewers or if I get any chatters, I'll tell you what those movies were. We could talk about them. Um, other than that, just going to work, dealing with getting around while I can, and basically, and then playing some video games on the side. Started a new game, uh, War for the Overlords, and that's just been fun because it's a throwback to a game that I used to play in the '90s. Um, but other than that, really, I haven't been doing anything else. I haven't been buying anything because I have no money. I have, like I said, I just been watching a lot of stuff. Christmas, I watched Die Hard. New Year's Eve, I watched Die Hard 2, which I love both those movies because they're both like Christmas type movies. And of course, Die Hard is the ultimate Christmas movie, action movie. You know, some people say It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Story, you know, all these other Miracle, Christmas Carol, all those. Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie, Christmas action movie. And just like the meme that floats around says, it isn't Christmas until Hans Gruber falls off the Nakatomi Plaza. And that's true. And then, being that Die Hard 2 is also set around Christmas, I usually watch it around New Year's Eve. And I still like it. A lot of people bash the second one. I really kind of like the second one. I really do. Um, more than the all the others. More than three, actually. I love three, but I like one and two. Really, really, really a lot. Um, two is just full of plot twists and it's great to see all the returning characters, the reporter, the what's his name with the Twinkies, sending the facts and all that. Um, but three I usually watch around August when it's real hot because it takes place in a very, very hot summer. Uh, the opening the opening music is Hot Time in the City. So it seems to fit the the summertime type of. Wow, I got 8 viewers. Somebody talk. Come on, chat with me. Chat with me. Chat with me. And I'll put the link in there if you want to join me. Um, so yeah, I watched over the Die Hard movies, and then New Year's Day, I actually watched The Time Machine, the original 1959. Is it 58? Oh, knocking everything over. Oh, I can't see. I don't have my reading glasses on, but it's the old. Uh, oh, there he is. Hey, hey. Um, the old Time Machine, the original, Rod Taylor. Um, I freaking love that movie, and of course, that takes place on New Year's Eve. And the Eloy and the Morlocks and I grew up watching that movie so many times as a teenager and then a 20-ager, and I seem to watch it every once a year or every once other year. Um, oh, House of Blues, Robbie, Happy New Year, Raj. Just letting you know I'm listening while packing. Oh, you're moving from Hawaii? Um, so can't comment. You'll hear more about it in the next week. My new location. Wow. Can you at least, Robbie, tell us, are you moving to the States or are you moving to another country? At least put that in there. Maybe I should put the link, the Lancelot link, secret chimp, in the chat and see if anybody wants to join me. I don't even know if, there you go. Yeah. If anybody wants to join me online during the chat, there's the link in the YouTube chat. It's not in the Google chat, it's in the YouTube chat. Just click on that. Um, Washington. Oh, wait a minute. That's Sasha said Washington. Oh, he's asking Robbie. Um, but anyway, Washington State or Washington D.C. I'm sure it's Washington State. Um, so yeah, I love the Time Machine, the original. Didn't care for the remake. I really didn't. Um, Maybe because I love the original so much. But the original, it has such a great storyline. It has such a great well, again, it might be because I've seen it first and I've seen it so many times that it really, really affects me um, mentally and lovingly. It's that machine, that time machine, the spinning zodiac thing is brilliant. It's amazing. The crystal um, handle that spins the time and him having to drag the thing out of um, the monolith, the metal thing where the Morlocks are. Um, it's great. And then the final question, if you were going into the future, what three books would you take? That whole thing is just brilliant to me. I freaking love it. Um, so that's probably why I like it more than the remake. Um, Remake was okay, but not nowhere near the old Paul Williams. If you know who Paul Williams is, you youngsters, uh, Morlocks with the glowing eyes and the white hair, the green bodies. Um, so yeah. Tonight I watched. Wow, I watched two fantastic films. Um, well, let me go back. Let me go back. As long as hey, Leroy Green, thanks. Happy New Year to you too. Um, there's a very nice exotic in the remake. Oh, come on, Sasha, you and your exotics. It don't matter. It matters if the movie is good, not who's in the movie. Um, I watched two great films today, but throughout the week, I've been catching up on a lot of great movies. Um, The first one I watched was 1922, which is a Stephen King adaptation with the guy who played the Punisher. What is his name? James, something James. Anyway, that was okay. It wasn't perfect for me, but it was pretty damn good. Thomas Jane. Um, it was pretty damn good. Not like I said, not fantastic, but it was nice that it started the week off because the stuff that came after was outstanding. The next one I saw was Get Out, which of course, yeah, I haven't seen it yet. these movies are old movies. I just haven't seen them yet. Get Out is to that time my favorite horror movie of the year. Freaking amazing. Uh, I got it right away, but I didn't predict what they were doing until the end when you see the scars. And that was pretty damn fantastic. It was almost like, this is great. And then it's like, holy crap, this is fantastic. Um, yeah, Get Out was amazing. The very next, well, I've been watching Black Mirror too, season 4. I would watch one episode of Black Mirror and then a movie. The next day, I'd watch one episode of Black Mirror and then a movie. Black Mirror, every episode of the season has been outstanding. If you haven't watched Black Mirror, uh, at least check out season 4. It's on Netflix now, and then go back and watch all the others. Um, Fantastic show, the Twilight Zone of our time, um, with technology, um, futuristic, what if type stories. Um, the next one I watched was Split, of course. McAvoy. Everybody has seen Split. I never saw Split. I watched it. My God, great movie. Split was it's on my list to buy when I get some money. Oh my God, what a great movie. Multiple personalities. No spoilers, but my God, and that ending. That ending is haunting when she's in the police car at the very end and the cop comes in and tells her so and so's here to pick you up, and she has that look of horror on her face. Is just, like I said, out of the frying pan into the fire. Oh my gosh, Split is great. Tonight I watched Mother. Darren Aronofsky. Oh man, it was one of those movies where for an hour, an hour and a half, I was like, WTF? What the hell is going on? What is going on? And then the final comes on and it's shocking. It was almost like a in the middle, I started getting the feeling like it was a Rosemary's Baby. If anybody's seen Rosemary's Baby, where all these people are around this one woman and she don't know what's going on and she's suspecting stuff and everybody is being friendly and doing things and their final mission or end game is just freaking horrifying. And then you see the final, which I'm not going to say, and it was freaking amazing. All right, before I go on to my final movie I just watched before I started the stream, I just want to catch up on these. Um, I think you talked about CP stream, but some thoughts about Last Jedi. Yeah. Happy New Year, Sasha. More exotic woman. Leroy says, I got new one for you. Look up the new Baywatch, Sasha. Yeah, ain't got time. Unworldly Unicorn. Hey, welcome, man. I've never seen your name before. Could you tell us some stories about your autograph? Which autograph? I have a ton of autographs, so let me know which one you want. Thanks for joining Unworldly. Uh, Sasha says, I watched Black Mirror season 4 over 2 days. There were two very disturbing episodes. Was one of them Crocodile and was the other one Metalhead? Those were my two favorite Black Mirror season 4 episodes, if anybody have seen them. Crocodile and Metalhead. I freaking love those two episodes. Leroy says Mother was blah. Oh, come on, Leroy. Oh, well, to each his own. You like, I like, you like, you know. Um, yeah, it was very similar to Rosemary's Baby, but man, I don't know. This was better than Rosemary, I'd have to say. Hey, LJ. Jacek, hey, thanks for joining. Happy New Year. Just stopping by. Oh, thanks for joining. Your favorite autograph stories. Um, Geez, every autograph I get, I have an interesting story. Um, my gosh. Fuck. The Night of the Living Dead, the Harry and his wife and their daughter at Chiller Theater was amazing. To get them. They felt like they were my parents because I saw Night of the Living Dead, the original one, so many times that Harry and oh, what was her name? The mother's name and the daughter's name. Uh, I knew them so much, and then when I saw them, it was like this is my other mom and dad, and they signed all my stuff and my movie poster. Kira something was the daughter. Kieran. Um, got her to autograph. Um, Tracy Lords, right here, was nice. Didn't talk about porn, just talked about Tommy Knockers and some other stuff. But very sweet woman. Um, the principal from Breakfast Club. I can't think of his name right now. That was amazing because I got his autograph and talked to him for like 5 minutes, and then the very next day I was just walking by his table and he's like, hey Roger, how you doing, man? Are you enjoying your time? He remembered my name and everything, and it was like, wow, that's kind of cool. um, the big lumbering guy from Road Warrior, the guy with the mohawk who was also in uh, um, Weird Science, he was great. Oh man, there were Ray Harryhausen, my gosh, Ray Harryhausen was outstanding. Um, Mark Goddard is probably Mark Goddard and Billy Mooney were the best of the Lost in Space people that I met and autographed. Um, all the Star Wars people were great. Mark Hamill was my favorite. Mark Hamill, when I met him, he was doing Amadeus at the Blackstone Theater where I was ushering at the time in the 80s. It was just before Return of the Jedi came out. And I met him at the back door as he was coming out, and he signed my Star Wars poster. And he was just so jovial and happy to talk to the fans. Um, oh man, like I said, there's so many other people that I've gotten autographs from that have just been great times, just great experiences that are still there. And you know, I've uh, um, oh, and Jonathan Harris, Dr. Smith, you know, still had that. Yes, Roger. How would you like me to sign this? And I'm like, oh, sign it to Roger. Well, Roger, best wishes, Dr. Smith, Jonathan Harris. It was you know, and I guess these guys, you know, all these people that go to these shows and sign autographs, of course they're getting paid, and then they're also getting paid to sign autographs. So they're going to be very friendly to you. You know, the whole cast of Willy Wonka, all the kids were at one of these conventions, and you got the gold ticket signed by everybody. They had replicas of the gold ticket, and everybody signed them, and you got to take pictures with them, just like everybody else. Um, Bruce Campbell actually was on a video. If I can get my damn VHS machine to work, I will copy that whole thing. It was when Army of Darkness came out. I was actually back next to him with my arm around Bruce Campbell, and we were talking to the camera. It was amazing. It was great. That was before he was charging big bucks for his autograph. That's when he was just charging, you know, like $20. I got an autograph signed on my T-shirt. Got my Army of Darkness signed. Evil Dead poster signed. Um, yeah, I guess they, you know, they just got to, or they're used to being friendly with all the fans. And like I said, I have those are just a few. I have many more, but those are just a few little tiny stories of people for unworldly. He was asking. Um, Let me look through here. Um, Anything that makes Leroy think is blah. Leroy, I know exactly who you mean. Okay, that's bubbling idiot. Love that show. Um, oh, you're talking Dr. Smith. You bubbling booby. I think that's who you meant, Jacek or Jacek. Um, Hi, Paul. I hope my T2 comments were helpful. Um, yeah, I'm going to throw the link in here again in case anybody wants to join me. You're more than welcome to join the stream. They were such a thanks for a lot. Someone's commented saying the Australian release gets 3 version. Sasha and Jacek are talking amongst themselves about some movie. About a David Simon series called Show Me a Hero. Yeah, so damn, how long? It doesn't say how long I've been on. I'll go for another half hour unless somebody joins me. Um, Pretentious, I don't know, Leroy. Again, I just like most of the other ones. Oh, I got to tell you what I watched just now. Most of the other ones, like Get Out and 1922 and Split, I knew tiny little bit of them. Like Split, I knew it had to deal with multiple personalities. 1922, I didn't know nothing about. Get Out, I only knew it was kind of about whites and blacks. That's all I knew about that. And I knew nothing about Mother, although that it was a horror movie that everybody praised this year. Um, it was one of those that I was going in just waiting for, is she a killer? Is the husband a killer? What's happening? Is Ed Harris the killer? What's going on? And it just built and it built and it built and it got wilder and weirder until the end. It became this crescendo, which was like, what the F was going on? What? I was with the woman. I was like, what? They're tearing her house apart. What the heck? And then it just got to that ending, and I had an inkling that there was going to be eating involved. There was, and then, like I said, the very final bit, it was like, oh, this is horrifying. This is horrifying. So, yes, Three Billboards was amazing. Probably my favorite movie of the year. Um, Three Billboards. Frick, man. Um, what's his name? Not Ed Norton. Um, Francis McDormand and the bully cop that makes the big turn. Uh, Definitely deserves Oscar nominations. Definitely. I mean, Woody is amazing. I didn't expect the Woody incident. I'll say that. Woody Harrelson, but everybody was fantastic in that. Um, oh my God! It really, Three Billboards is probably my favorite movie of the year. It really is. Um, if anybody hasn't seen it, see it. Um, it's amazing. It's such a great story. And when you watch the trailer, it's almost like, what is this, like Fargo? Is it a comedy? And then you watch it and it's like, wow, this has a lot of funny bits in it, but it's not a comedy. It's pretty sad and tragic and just wonderful. especially the ending where I'm not going to say anything, but the ending is unpredictable and it's very satisfying. It's very satisfying. Okay, the last movie I watched just before, excuse me, Belch. There's our first Belch of the night. Um, I just watched Bright on Netflix, which is Will Smith and oh, who's the other guy? Oh my gosh. Um, look it up. Look it up. I'm not going to look it up. You look it up. Sasha says, I only seen 6 films from 2017. Three Billboards was one of them. Sasha, did you like it? Um, I loved it. Um, Bright. Bright is a very unique film. I'll have to say it's the best film I've seen Will Smith in a long, long time. Uh, totally entertaining. How do I describe it? Alienation meets Lord of the Rings meets Men in Black meets Colors, the cop movie Colors, with Sean Penn and the great one from Godfather and the Apostle. Um, Joel Edgerton. Yes, yes. Um, gosh, what a fun ride. What a freaking fun ride. I just ended it and came on to do the stream. So it's so refreshing in my head right now, fresh in my head. I enjoyed the damn thing. You got fairies, you got orcs, you got magic wands, you got cops, you got racism. it's it's so original, so different, so pretty amazing. Look it up. Those that have Netflix, um, look up Bright, Bright. Look it up, give it a watch. Probably with most Netflix things, it'll probably never come out on Blu-ray, which is a shame because I'd love to have a copy of it. I have a 720 p version of it burnt on a DVD-R, which I'll hang on to, but and watch. But wow, wow. Um, all right, I have to head off. Enjoy the rest of the steamer. Thank you, Jexic. Thank you for stopping by and joining in. Um, yeah, Bright was amazing. Bright was really a surprise. It was really good. Um, there's a couple others that I have that I want to see. I Tanya, Lady Bird. Um, I got the new Jumanji. I want to check that one out. Coco, and then Better Late Than Never. I have those right now. So those are going to be probably seen in my next week, throughout the next week. Um, I hear Coco is phenomenal, Pixar film. So I'm really looking forward to that. I Tanya, I'm not too interested in, but I'm gonna watch it anyway because it's one of those critically acclaimed, and I remember the whole why, with Nancy, what's her name, and um, what was the other one I mentioned? Anyway, um, oh, Mary Queen of Scots. No, Mary Queen of Scots, Lady Bird. I want to watch that. And see, I hear that's really good. And Jumanji, I just have in there as a throwaway. Um, I, to those fans of the original Jumanji with Robin Williams, I was not a fan. I was not a fan. I was more of a fan of Zarutha, which I understand is like an outer space version of Jumanji. Um, I did not care for the original Jumanji. Um, I thought it was not ready to go on because the CGI animal effects were not that great, and that really pulled me out of the movie when I saw it, and I never wanted to go back and see it. So I'm curious to see what Dwayne Johnson can do in the new one. I really like him, The Rock. I like him in everything he's done, even the Fast and Furious films. Mysterious Island, I thought was a lot of fun. So I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give the new Jumanji a chance and see if I like it. Also, I have this other Netflix series, which I saw 5 minutes of the first episode, and it looks pretty bad. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of those so bad, but it's a train wreck where you have to watch it because of who's in it. It's called Better Late Than Never. It has William Shatner, Henry Winkler, um, George Foreman. Um, oh, and the big sports guy. I can't think of it. And it's kind of like a Idiot Abroad, where they go to China and they go to these different countries, but the editing and the music and all the situations seem fake. They really, really seem seem put on and fake just for the camera. And but it's like I said, train wreck television where I want to see Shatner. I want to see Winkler doing all this bad stuff. It's one of those going to be throwaway shows that I'm probably going to just watch. I'm just going to watch it, you know. All right, Lady Bird was good. Oh, cool. That's great to hear. Um, there is an excellent Australian film called I've seen Animal Kingdom, man. Um, yes, I ain't got time to bleed, Sasha. I seen Animal Kingdom. What wasn't the mother nominated? The mother in that movie nominated for an Oscar? I believe she was. I can't think of her name right now. Yeah, Animal Kingdom. I've seen. Great little movie. Um, also found out there's a television series of the Australian movies called Wolf Creek. I think it's I think it's Wolf Creek. There were two movies, and I believe the same killer is in the television series. I didn't even know there was a series. I was reading and they said, "Oh, the television series Wolf Creek," and I'm Wolf Creek is a television series, so I got to look for that one because I enjoyed the two movies. The two movies were pretty outstanding, pretty horrifying. Australian films. Um, so Jackie Weaver, yes, Jackie Weaver was nominated. Uh, oh, it was his first movie too. Okay, gonna have to look at what other movies he's done. Um, there's another crocodile alligator movie from Australia that's really good. I have it on my queue. I just haven't bought it yet. Wild something. Um, please stay away from the flat. Oh, definitely. Flatliners is it's not one of my favorites, but I really loved that movie when it came out. I bought the laser disc. I had the DVD. Um, I have no desire whatsoever to watch the remake. So Leroy, no problem not watching it at all. I'm not even going to watch it. You know, some remakes when they come out, I'll give them a chance. Dawn of the Dead, Thing, even though they say it's not a remake, it's a reimagining. Poltergeist, I've seen. Friday the 13th, of course. The first 10 minutes are amazing. The rest is crap. Um, Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street. I saw the remake. I thought he was great as Freddy, but the movie I thought sucked. Um, there are some that I will not watch. I will not watch, and Flatliners is one of them. Oh, there's another movie I watched recently that got total flack, and I actually plan on buying the Blu-ray 3D version of it because I love disaster films, and it is a bad, cheesy disaster film like 2012. It's called Geostorm. And I watched it. I had some beer, I had a pizza, and I enjoy Geostorm, man. Geostorm is not a good movie. It's a terrible movie, but it is really, really fun. And I pre ordered the 3D version from the UK because I don't think it's available in the US. Duh. I don't think even Last Jedi is going to be available in the US unless they release it later because Zavi has the 3D version and the UK has the 3D version up for pre-order, but there's nothing in in the US, so that sucks. But pre-ordered them. Um, Hesher. Oh, Hesher was cool too. Hesher was a cool movie. The Rover was his follow-up. Never saw The Rover. So there we go. What else can we talk about? Give me a topic, guys. Ask me a question. I still feel like talking. I think we're going on the hour mark, but hey, I got nothing to do. I was going to go watch this Better Late Than Ever with Shatner and Fonzie. But if I can't watch that, I will answer your questions. Um, and then I'm editing. Like I said, I'm doing some edits on some IMOs, which will be up probably next week. Some again for those people who hate me, a couple more Indian films that I freaking love. The new Indian cinema. Uh, I'm I'm I fell in love with it. Sorry. There's some amazing stories and some entertaining films there. Um, Top 10 of 2017. Well, I can't give you a top 20, Leroy. Top 20, um, because I haven't seen a whole lot. There was an editor that I believe works for Joe Blow on YouTube who does every year he does Final Cut 2015, Final Cut 2016. He's a genius of music and editing, and he takes clips from movies and he beautifully makes them. Just do a search on YouTube for Final Cut and then put a date 2014, 2015, 2016, and it'll be the first one. Watch those videos. He just released 2017, and I swear 5% I've seen. I had no idea what any of those other movies were that he was showing. Um, but like I said, off the top of my head, Get Out, Three Billboards, um, Mother, was that this year? Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Um, wow, that's tough. I'll just throw in there Kong Island, even though it has flaws. Um, that might be it that I can remember really off the top of my head. Um, most of the big blockbusters that people say, Star Wars, Wonder Woman, all that, nah, nah, didn't care for them. Um, I'm afraid I do need to go now. It's too. Sasha, thanks for joining. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, Leroy, check out those vids. The editing is phenomenal. It they actually give you chills if you've seen a lot of the movies. And now if you like look up the 2015, 2016 ones, you'll you by now have seen all those movies and the way he puts them together. Oh, um, Logan. Logan was amazing this year. If you see how he puts together all the editing with the music. They are pretty damn phenomenal and so entertaining. And the guy should be working for Hollywood. The guy seriously should be making these little compact final cuts for the Oscars. And they need to, they really should be shown at the beginning of the Oscars to show everything that was that like those montages they do at the beginning of the Oscars of every film. Those are garbage compared to this guy's work. This guy's work is outstanding. And again, like I said, if you look for Final Cut 2017, just watch. It's a 10-minute video. Just watch it. It shows every movie released in 2017. Every single movie in a cut, in a dialogue way, in a beautiful connecting way, and some great music, all from the. Oh, I'm thinking now. Baby Driver was great. Was the what's the British with the glasses and the what is that movie? Part two, wasn't that out this year? Where the young kid takes over. Um, oh, you know what I'm talking about. Write it down there. The something. It's a British movie. The guy's he throws the glass of beer at the guy, hits him in the head. And it's the young guy that takes over. It's like a James Bond type thing. Ah, Wild River. Oh, Wind River. No, 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 no. Never seen Wind River. Um, Sorry, haven't seen that. What's that one with the girl that had to? She buried her. They buried her father in the ice. That was like 2, 3, 4 years ago. Oh, that was a great movie. All right. What the hell is the name of that movie? Um, it's bugging the hell out of me. Oh gosh. I can't figure it out. Kingsman. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Leroy. Kingsman 2. Was that this year? I really liked Kingsman 2. Uh, Not as good as Kingsman 1. Nothing I don't think could ever beat that church scene. Man, that church scene is it's like comparing the Raid to the Raid 2. It's like, really? Which one's better? They're both equal. They're both or John Wick 2. I really love John Wick 2. That's another one. What's better, John Wick, John Wick 2? They're so equal. They're oh my God, so many great movies. Well, again, great movies. And I'm thinking of that video the guy made because I'm seeing those clips. It was not my one of my favorite movies, but it was really, really good. It did not scare me. I was so entertained by it. I was more entertained by Stranger Things season two, to be honest, because I saw them almost in the same week. So it Stranger Things kind of trumped over it. Um, Very similar type things, but I'll have to say was way better than the 70s, 80s miniseries. And of course it was going to be because they couldn't do that type of stuff on television in the 80s. Um, Nothing against Tim Curry or the other guy who plays the clown. They were both great in their own right, in their own setting. Um, I love Tim Curry in everything he does. Legend. His darkness, and of course Frankenfurter, and gosh, but the new It was really really good. Um, It I missed out, but I will rent it. Yeah, rent it. Atomic Blonde was awesome. Yes, yes, Leroy. I did enjoy Atomic Blonde. I was pissed it wasn't in 3D. That's me. Valerian. Valerian got so much hatred, so much hate. I was so freaking entertained by Valerian, man. And I'm not even comparing it to Fifth Element on its own. It was just, when I grew up, I was looking at like comics and paperbacks of futuristic stories. Um, and Isaac Asimov and things like that. And the covers had these unbelievable visuals, like, oh my, look, there's like a weird alien or a spaceship or a landscape, a planet landscape with some weird city, futuristic city. Everything in Valerian was what I remembered from my childhood looking at those magazine covers and paperback covers. Um, I freaking loved the movie. I thought it was fantastic. I had no problem with the story whatsoever. I don't know why the critics just panned the hell out of it. Um, haven't seen it in 3D. I saw it in 2D. I have the 3D on my to get or wish list, whatever. So someday I'll get that. But that's another one I enjoyed this year. Um, yeah, yeah. 7:34. I think I've been on for an hour. Valerian, I haven't seen. I want to see Brawl and Cell. Yeah, the Brawl movie I want to see too. Yeah, yeah, I haven't seen that. Um, and then there's a movie that's shown in that Final Cut 2017 that looks like it takes place in Iraq. It's a war movie, uh, and it looks really interesting, but I haven't seen it. Plus, there's a ton of little horror movie clips from that Final Cut that I have no idea what those are, and I wish the guy who makes them or Joe Blow would list every movie with the time code, so you know what these movies are. They don't do that, so I have no idea what those movies are, but I wish I did. So I'm going to be signing off. Let me do like an LJ Draco, 5 minutes. Anybody have any other questions? Give me a question and I will answer. If not, look at my hair is horny because it's standing up. Blu-ray Madness. Hey, late to the game. Like I just said, I'm joining. I'm continuing for another 5 minutes. I've been on for an hour or so. So unless anybody joins in, um, Shakes the Clown is all right. Seen it last night for the first time in a while. Weird movie, Bobcat, man. Um, Odd movie. Best Bobcat Goldthwait movie was World's Greatest Dad with Robin Williams. That's my favorite Bobcat movie. He's done a few. The last one was that Bigfoot movie, which I give him props for the final half hour, which is a one continuous shot in a tent of two characters freaking out, hearing sounds outside the tent, not knowing what it is, possibly thinking it's an animal of some sort. And then the final minute when they leave the tent, it lost me totally. I was like, what? And then the final shot, you see something and it's what? And then it just ends, credits roll. So I give him props for that final half hour one take scene. But my favorite Bobcat movie is World's Greatest Dad with Robin Williams. If you have not seen it, see it. Have a box of tissue nearby. Robin Williams, God rest his soul, tragic story. World's Greatest Dad and The Final Cut. Has anybody ever seen The Final Cut? and World According to Garp are probably my three favorite Robin Williams films, and they're not comedies. They're not at all comedies. Just like Adam Sandler, my favorite movie is Punch Drunk Love, not a comedy. Um, Jim Carrey, The Majestic, um, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, favorite movies of his. Oh, Truman Show, not a comedy. Um, Freaking love that stuff. But yeah, if you're a Bobcat and you saw Shakes the Clown, watch World's Greatest Dad, Robin Williams. Um, oh, Death to Smoochie is a fun movie. That's a fun movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby Driver. Yes. Yeah, Baby Driver is a great film. I said my favorite movie of the year was Three Billboards. Um, so, and then Mother and Get Out are my follow bit. Um, but yeah, Death to Smoochie is pretty dark. It's pretty dark. All right. I started with a Snickers bite size. I'm going to end with one. All right. You guys are going to watch me choke on a peanut and nougat. And I dropped it. I freaking dropped it. Can I get it? 5 second rule. It's okay. It's still. If it falls on the floor in 5 seconds, if you can get it, it's okay. Mmm. Mmm. Mindhunter. I heard of that, and I am looking for it. Yes, I hear it's awesome. Mm. Um, if you let me just draw out some stuff. If you guys haven't seen Wayward Pines, watch Wayward Pines. Only lasts 2 seasons. What's the one with the guy from Arrested Development? Ozark. Ozark. It's called Ozarks. Man, that's a great one. And there's a series called the oh fuck, what's it called? The one with Jesse from Breaking Bad, um, religious, and what's his name? Hugh Dancy from Hannibal. The Call, the Sect, great great series. And then if you want to see a really great dramedy, whether you like Ashton Kutcher at all or not, check out The Ranch, which probably season three will be coming back very shortly. That's one of my favorite shows. Sam Elliott, oh, great show. Um, and Mr. Robot. If you haven't watched Mr. Robot, they just ended the third series. Watch Mr. Robot from the beginning. Um, Old series that's not around anymore. Um, why am I bringing these up and if I can't remember the names? What the hell is it called? Penny Dreadful. If you haven't seen Penny Dreadful, watch from the beginning on. Um, those are just some throwaway shows that I'm saying. Watch those if you haven't seen them. Those are some of my favorite shows. All right. Blu-ray Madness is on episode 3 of Mindhunter. Cool. He also upgraded to 4K, and Netflix has great stuff in 4K. Okay, that's cool. Um, Hey, Blu-ray Madness. If you're new, I think you joined in. Yeah, you joined in. Check out Bright, the Will Smith movie. Um, check out Bright. It's a whole lot of fun. All right, guys, my 5 viewers who's out there. This is old Roger D on channel Donstar, just with a little after New Year's chat. Um, I'm glad those that joined in. It was fun talking to you all. Um, yeah, Leroy, watch Mr. Robot. Um, don't read anything about it. Just go into it. Um, and damn, hair keeps getting horny. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bright is not the worst film of the year. Oh, Bright is freaking fun, man. Bright is amazing. You wanna know about Bright? Go on the internet. Everybody is saying the same thing, just like they're saying with Last Jedi. It's amazing. Don't listen to the critics. Just like in Last Jedi, it sucks. Don't listen to the critics. So anyway, I did like Last Jedi. I liked it. I got issues with it. I liked it a lot better than Force Awakens, but I got issues with it. Yeah. It's not my same Star Wars. It's not the Star Wars I grew up with. This new Disney trilogy stuff. It's not what I grew up with, but it's still entertaining, and I will watch everything and probably buy everything. So there you go. There you go. No spoiler on what I saw. Don't answer the phone. Wow, that's an old one, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's terrible. Yeah. Stay away from. Don't go in the basement either. Uh, also, if you ever watch Schoolgirls in Chains, the first 10 minutes are pretty damn awesome, horrifying, and then turn it off. It's just horrifying. It's terrible. Not horrifying scary, it's terrifying horrible. What that opening scene with the girl on the wires and the train going by is just amazing. There it is. My hair is getting horny again. It's starting to get erection. Um, all right, guys. We'll see everybody in the next video or the next stream, and look out next week for my next IMO. Happy 2018 to everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great Christmas. And we'll see everybody in the next video and the next live stream. See everybody. Bye bye.